Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got. Come on. It's got to be one of you. Okay, you, head through there. I'm gonna need your details. You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I. Take the time and get this right. From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you. You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. Fine. Go and get your picture took. Bring your hands up onto your chest.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. You need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah! I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard.
Amargado
No
sin duda.
mistake.
Sí se
You
limpió
lot
eso ahí,
stay
¿verdad?
calm in
Se
there.
deja limpio.
Saying nothing. Well, you are now. Shut up.
Yo
You know, my
Humberto, ahí
wife
está.
has acquired ideas significantly
Sí.
above her
Wait.
station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary.
¿Qué estás viendo?
Doesn't add much to the world.
Robar sí está muerto, como todos dicen.
¿Cuál?
El Red Dead Online. Es el modo online del Red Dead.
Good
Sí,
day,
se lo había
gentlemen.
puesto todo bien.
Oh.
¿Sí?
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive.
Al fin, me salió fresco.
Now,
Está
please.
queriendo
Okay.
salir fresco.
Okay.
Por acción ya salí fresco.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wynn, I believe it was $50 we agreed on. It was. Here's 50 each. Each? Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen.
Hello.
Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out?
Va.
My mistress is waiting for us.
Oh, no.
¿Va bien? ¿Arriba, abajo?
Sí. Está saliendo bien fresco.
¿Ya lo sientes?
Sí, ya lo
Better get
siento.
on this horse.
Entonces no entiendo nada, ¿verdad?
No. Ah, ok, tengo que disparar. What?
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Get on the horse there. Hey! Back here, please. Can we go now? Okay. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the
¿Cómo
secrecy.
oferta?
My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way.
Ah, ahí está. Oferta de parte de Rockstar. Cambio de apariencia.
It ain't time for you to ride off on your own. Not quite yet. Now come along. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary. Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. made a mockery of the rule of
¡Mande!
law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were
¿Qué pasó?
fired. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Ya regresé.
There will be plenty of time for adventures. Now, if you follow me, please.
Me habló mi familia, loco.
Maybe you just want to put it
Hay
all
que dejar todo
behind
eso
you and
atrás.
forget you were in
Y
there
ver
at
que estuvo
all.
ahí.
That would be fine.
Sería maravilloso, por supuesto.
You will listen to my
Pero hablé con mi
mistress
patrona.
first.
¿Quién es su patrona?
You spent a good sum
Una
getting
fortuna
them
para
folks
comprar
out.
su libertad.
You owe her an audience,
No, una
at least.
conversación al menos. ¿Quién?
Just
Ni
up
siquiera
here.
sé.
There's the
Aquí
camp.
arriba está el campamento.
It's your horse.
Ate su caballo. Quítate, güey.
Tie it here. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Señora, vamos juntos. ¿Quién es esa?
Jessica Leclerc, how do you do?
Ah, ok.
What did you
Leclerc.
tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on. Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, that'll be.
Sí, sí. Parezco vagabundo. El escalón. Parezco vagabundo.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos
Sí, lo
Lansing,
conozco.
ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend.
Sí, señor, no me
Teddy
cuente su
Brown,
vida.
her disgraced
Teddy
brother,
Brown. No,
outlaw,
no me gusta.
wanted man, and still in contact with
No
them.
me cuente
All
su
I
vida,
ask of
señora. Yo
you
quiero
is your
jugar,
help
chingada
in
madre.
finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Ok.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't
Pero no me
care what
cuente
your
su
scruples
vida.
are as to
Yo
killing.
quiero jugar,
I
chingada
will
madre.
take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
¿Cuánta
I
gente
think
le
you'll
odia?
like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Horley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Un campamento pero ciudades.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck. Sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
Ahorita abajo como tengo el servicio del honor. Creo. Sí, ya me... No, me jodas que me van a hacer un tutorial otra vez. Sí, me van a hacer otro tutorial. ¡Mande! Voy. Voy.